Hello there everyone, welcome to my channel. It is me, Desiree. Thanks for clicking on this video. And today I have been wanting to show my makeup collection. I feel like my concealer's creasing a little bit. I've been wanting to show my makeup collection for a long time. I love collection videos. I just think they're so much fun. I love watching and seeing what other people have and buy. I don't really like collection videos from people that get a lot of PR because I feel like that's not really... I'd rather watch a collection video from someone that bought the stuff themselves. What did they go out of their way to purchase? What did they save their money for? Like, that's the stuff I want to see. So, big YouTubers collections I'm not interested in, except Tara Babes. I know she purchased all that stuff herself, except for a few stuff that she started getting PR. But I love her. Her collection's amazing. But anyway, I love collection videos, and I've been wanting to show mine, but I always feel weird about it. I feel like, look at all the stuff I have. Don't I have a lot of stuff? And then I feel like a jerk. And then I don't like the video, so I don't post it ever. I just delete it. So I thought I would break it down a little bit. I did do a video like this a while back about all the foundations that I have, and I, of course, reviewed all of them. It was like collection in review, and I thought I would do the same for stick foundations. I'm trying to start with, like, the smaller things I have. Foundation is probably, like, the smallest collection of anything. Maybe concealer second. But, yeah, I thought I would break it down in different little categories, like... Right now we're talking stick foundations, but other categories I'd be interested if you want to know anything or you want to see different parts of my collection. I'd be more than happy to do a video on it. But until that time comes, let's talk about these stick foundations. I have 5 to talk about, and they all are different sizes. Believe it or not, these are all full sizes. This is a full size. This is a full size, I promise you. This is a full size. This is L'Oreal, Maybelline, Lottie London, Flesh, and Cover FX. Let's start with the Cover FX one first because it is a discontinued product. I see it pop up every now and then on Sephora's clearance section, like on their sale page. This is an awesome foundation stick. I am wearing it today. I absolutely love it. Why they discontinue it? Maybe because it's so tiny and it's freaking expensive. So if you can still find this, I don't know if they go on Outlook or not, but this is so good. This is... I use this pretty regularly, so I would say the amount you get is probably like right here. It's not that much more. It's a tiny amount. It's super duper creamy though. This one does take a little bit more work to blend out on your face. Even with the damp sponge, I find I still have to kind of pull on it a little bit to get it to smooth over my face. But that's it right there. Are swatches even going to be like necessary in this video? I don't know. But that's it blended out. It has a lot of coverage. Like, I didn't even put extra concealer on today, and I was totally happy with the coverage that I got. Even, like, up here, I normally put more concealer on my sunspots, but I was fine with it today. And I really like it. If I wanted more coverage, I would just get the stick a little bit more. I tend to use it also a lot of the time as a concealer because it's so high coverage for me. And I really enjoy it. It lasts all day. It doesn't break up on my face at all. But it is a discontinued product. But I still wanted to mention it because it is still a stick foundation I own, and I thought I would just mention it to you. Let's go in order from smallest to biggest. We'll do, like, packaging-wise, the biggest. So next up would be the Flesh Thick Stick. This is the shade Custard. I love this thing. This is also full size. It's teeny tiny, but it's bigger than the one from Cover FX. I actually measured these because I thought they'd be the same. I thought, wouldn't that be ridiculous if it's the same amount? But it's not. It is still a small amount. You get 0.16 ounces. And it twists up like this. This foundation I did buy online, and I think I got the perfect shade. When I got it, it does look a little yellow or dark on me. Or I thought it would anyway. But once it's blended out, it looks perfect. It does feel a little bit sticky, like when you're putting it on. On my face, I feel... it doesn't really ever dry down. It doesn't ever settle all the way into my skin. I also don't like to set this with powder though. I feel like when I set it with powder, it's a little much because it's a sticky formula. And to put powder on top, just the idea of it just sounds yucky to me. I love this one a lot. It lasts all day long. It doesn't break down on my skin. None of these actually break down on my skin. And it doesn't get oily. It doesn't like act weird throughout the day. You put it on and at the end of the day, it looks just as good. It's really nice. I do still put a little bit of concealer on inner corners and stuff that I want to cover up a little more. But overall, I really like this foundation. I know it kind of gets a little flack because no one likes the name. I love the name. I love the name. I love the name of all the products. I love everything about this brand. I'm a little biased though. And I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, I guess it's black too because it's so small. But to be perfectly honest, like, I'm probably not going to finish it, and it's going to take me forever to use it up. But if this is like your only foundation you ever purchase and you want to use it every single day till it runs out, yeah, it might be an expensive repurchase, but I don't know. Where was I going with that? But anyway, that's really good. The next one is the Lottie London All About That Base Full Coverage Matte Foundation. Formulated with vitamins C and E. Lottie London is a brand I wanted to try in 2018. I have a video coming fairly soon about all the products I purchased, but for now, let's talk about this. This is the stick foundation. It says it's full coverage, and it's matte. I would say that it is matte, but it is not full coverage. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even medium coverage. It's barely light coverage. I was so shocked at how the coverage was on this. And it's kind of weird because I don't normally even like full coverage. I'm not even blending it. I'm just moving it around a little bit so you can kind of see the shade a little bit. I was shocked at how light coverage this was because I don't even normally like full coverage anything. I feel like I don't look like myself when my whole face is covered up. But I really wanted to try it. I don't know why. As far as the matte foundation, the matte part goes, I'd say it's matte-ish. It doesn't go all the way matte. It still stays on your face. I wouldn't say dewy, but it's not all the way matte. Satin, does that matte? Is that a thing? Breathe. Anyway, this is not full coverage at all. It's so freaking light. I draw it all over my face like I normally do, blend it out with my sponge, and I'm like, where did it go? Okay, let's do another layer. Maybe I didn't put enough on because I assumed it was going to be full coverage, so I didn't put too much on. Put another layer. It's weird. It's the lightest full coverage thing I've ever used. If you want something really light that's kind of just like your skin but better, maybe this would be good for you. It doesn't dry down all the way matte. I like it enough, but it doesn't do what it claimed. You know, it's not full coverage at all. It doesn't go all the way matte, and I don't hate it. It's just it didn't do what it claimed. That's that. Next one is the Maybelline Superstay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. They say multi-use because they want you to buy 3 sticks. 1 and 2 shades darker, 1 and 2 shades lighter, and then your perfect shade. So you can use one for highlighting, contouring, and foundation. I feel that's just too much foundation on your face. You don't really need to do all that. But anyway, if you like cream stuff, maybe you do. Where am I going with that? This is how much product you get in this. In this big giant tube, I used this a few times, but it barely wears down. So I didn't wear it down too much. This is very accurate to how much you're actually getting. I think it's kind of funny that, you know, I have no problem paying this price for this one or even the Cover FX one, but for some reason I have a hard time wanting to repurchase this one because of the price. I will list the prices down below. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but this is the shade Natural Ivory. I really, really like this. I, perfectly honest, didn't even notice that it said cream to matte formula. Did I notice? I can't remember. But I remember when I would wear it, it wasn't matte on my face. Like, it didn't dry all the way matte on my skin. And so I thought that was kind of weird that it claimed that. But it lasts all day. It's a nice coverage. I actually really like this one, and I wasn't expecting to. It does come with a sponge on the other side that's totally useless. I think they just put it there to kind of distract you from the small amount of foundation you were getting. But I do like this. I did do a video with this as well that I'll link if you're interested to hear my rest of my thoughts. But yeah, it's an okay foundation stick. But if there's one foundation stick you're going to get at the drugstore, skip the Maybelline altogether and go for the L'Oreal. Oh my god, this is so good. It's the Longwear, it's part of their Infallible line. It's called Longwear Shaping Stick Foundation SPF 27. This is awesome. Like, I have been reaching for this daily. I absolutely love it. I got the shade 409 Honey. They have a ton of shades. This is how it looks. For the amount of times I have used this, I have used this, I want to say at least 10 times. I have barely worn it down. And I was shocked at that because I thought how creamy the formula is drawing on your face. I actually used this in my Get Ready With Me. For how creamy this goes on your face, I thought I was going to wear it down really fast, but I didn't. It is awesome. Like, it's better. I was going to say better than all of these, but I would say if you're thinking of getting a stick foundation, I would try this one over all of them. Just for the price factor, it's at the drugstore. There's always a sale on it. It's so good. It doesn't break down on my face. It doesn't make me look oily. It doesn't feel cakey. It's smooth, blends out really well. You don't need to set it with powder. I absolutely freaking love it. I have nothing bad to say about this foundation, to be perfectly honest. It's a superstar in my eyes. Anyway, that's that. That's part of my little collection. Oh, look, those two, you can barely see them. Part of my collection in review series I hope to start. If you have any parts of my collection you'd like to see, please let me know. I have a lot of stuff. But yeah, if you have any other stick foundations you recommend or that you've tried or that you think the price of these is crazy, let me know your thoughts. I would love to know. And anyway, thanks for watching this video. I will see you in another one. Goodbye.